let us get ourselves started. So, last we left off, our hero has traveled through the mystical land of Heather, a gringy swamp where the water level constantly raises and lowers. There's mud, there's muck, there's flies, there's frogs. And you've come across, after getting bludgeoned by a whole bunch of rabbit folk, a
I
town.
swear I'm gonna get my payback.
A town known as Downfall. It seems to be a rather riveting town where bullywugs live. And they have this Renaissance royal courtly vibe going on. You have just recently spoken with their current king, Gullup the 19th. And you have procured a book from him that he has requested you return to Bavlorna Blightstraw, in which it is titled Bavlorna's Book of Bad Blood. You've also done a number of things. You've talked to some people, dealt with some issues, helped some people out as well. In fact, you've helped a poor satyr who was in a cage in Bavlorna's cottage, possibly to be turned into meat. And you've also learned some valuable information through that as well. So,
Yes, like I need to go and find the one who's ready to set up this coup, and I need to read this book to find out who this hag considers an enemy so I can build an army. I also need to find a scarecrow head.
yes. Specifically, it's a stag skull.
Specifically, let me add that to my notes before I forget. Category, find. Name, scarecrow. Find deer skull. Stupid rabbits. Save. Well, I'll remember the rabbit stole the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So running through a quick rush of the book, just flipping through it, do I recognize any of the names?
No. But there are plenty of names. You do know.
So I've not met any of them yet.
No, you have not met any of them. You do note that that in her book of bad blood, she has mentioned her sisters, known as Scabatha Nightshade and Indolin Moongrave. She has a lot of nasty things to say about them.
Okay, why are her sisters in her book of enemies? I thought they were working together.
It's her book of bad blood. Not necessarily her enemies. It's just a book filled with people she believes wronged her.
Okay, what about that fairy dragon? Is his name or the name of his queen in there that he was returning to?
No. He is not in there. You do note that the Summer Queen is listed in there, though. She does not like the Summer Queen, and just, in fact, having an alliance with another sister known as Igwilv seems to be seems to be enough to make her unhappy about her.
Okay, so the Summer Queen has an alliance with one of the other three hags.
No, there's a fourth sister, or there's a third sister, other than Bavlorna, known as Egwilv.
Okay, my understanding was there were three hags that I needed to be wary of that were like the
Yes.
bosses of these regions.
Yes.
So this is one of the three.
No, Egwilv is not.
That
In fact, you do note that in the mention of Egwilv, specifically, there is a note saying, let's see her get out of her current predicament when time is frozen for her.
Oh god. By Osmodeus, I will burn this place to the ground. Let's see here. I don't have time to keep flipping through this book. Think. So with my line of sight, from where I'm currently standing, I can see a frog in here. What is this?
A frog in where?
To the right, back behind the what's his face, the 19th.
Oh, a frog in here? Or a frog in here?
Yes, up there. I can see a
Okay.
couple down here, but this one up here looks like more of the tokens of the Royal Guard, so that's what caught my attention.
That one looks more like a prison.
A prison?
You do note that there are bars, that there is a gate. There are bars and cells. So it seems
I'm
to be some
curious.
kind of prison.
Okay, that's definitely curious. Um, hmm. Now the question is, how do I get over there
Actually,
without attracting?
I want to say something.
Okay.
In your flipping through of the Book of Bad Blood, Bavlorna does mention something about Agdon, the leader of the hares.
Agdon, leader of the hares. Oh, good. I can ruin their little fucking ploy of working with this fucking hag. What does it say?
So, she first off she finds Agdon a pompous little prick that, while useful, she doesn't like him. And kind of in a mocking way is she does mention just a grab of his scarf and he's all bravado, and just a grab of his scarf will show what true character he really has.
Okay, so he's actually cowardly. You just gotta exert some force. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You
I'll
do
make note
remember
of that.
him having a very long blue scarf.
I've met him?
Yes, he's the one who hit you with the brand that then turned invisible.
Oh, okay. Right. The first to die on the list.
Yes.
Got it. No, that's how I literally have that written on my notes. One with brand and scarf, first to die. If possible. I need to reorganize my notes so a little
Now, I
neater,
don't
but yeah.
know if you caught this, but I think in your eye, you do note she mentioned something about grabbing his scarf, which is interesting
Yes.
to you.
Yes. Well, that's what I said. So he's all bravado. You just gotta grab his scarf from the sounds of it.
Anyway, so you are heading to the cells?
Well, I would like to, but I'd like to do so without being stopped by the king and his guard.
Oh, they won't. They won't stop you.
So they don't mind that I'm just kind of casually looking around the area.
They don't mind at all. In fact,
Okay.
he seems rather pleased that you are perusing his realm.
Okay. I'm so gonna cut that guy's head off. I'm gonna add it to this. I'm gonna sew the mouth shut and add it to the pikes. I don't like that frog.
Oh.
Poke my head in.
Okay, give me.
Why are you locked up?
Give me a moment.
Oh yeah, do your description before I do that.
Sorry. Rising from the soggy earth is a sturdy wooden hut with an open doorway on one side of it. At the back of the hut are two holding cells. Thick mangrove roots serve as its bars, with a small round door closing off each cell. The floor on one cell is covered with several inches of stinking water. The other cell holds a figure in rags slumped against the back wall. Let me move this person over, because that's where they're supposed to be.
Okay.
Mm.
That it for the description?
That's it
Okay.
for the description.
Okay. Poke my head in, kind of look around. Why are you locked up?
I aided the escape of a courier of the Summer Queen. And she kind of leans back. I am, let me see here, Morgort of the Knight of Warts. I stand by what I did.
Oh, you mean the fairy dragon?
Yes, how has he fared? Do you know of what's happened?
Yeah, he almost died and got stuffed in a cage that he couldn't open.
All right.
I managed to get him out alive somehow and got him out of the cage with the help of a goblin obsessed with keys, whose name I cannot remember. Sweet girl, though.
That's good. Thank you.
Yes, I have another question, and I'll pull out the note. What was the name of the other king?
Gullup
The
the
Revolution?
19th. Oh, Illig.
What do you know of obviously looks at paper, Illig?
Ah, Illig. He is currently plotting to overthrow the king.
Yes, seems like a very noble effort. Know where I can find him?
Unfortunately, I am nowhere in no means to do so. I am here. I've been here for most of the day.
Does the cell look like it's actually locked, or are they just like hanging out in there?
The cell actually does look locked.
Okay, what is the cell made out of?
It is made out of wood.
You do realize that that cell is just wood. You could just leave when you wanted, right?
Unfortunately, it is locked. The mangrove roots are a bit sturdy and they are strong. I can't just break out.
I mean, and I'm gonna enter the cell and get right here. Okay, I still see those. Is that an alligator?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
No, that's a crocodile. Not important. I need to zoom in on the token. So I can still see the two frog people.
Yeah.
Are they actively watching me? Or
No,
like trying to pretend they're not?
No, it looks like they're actively just standing guard.
Is there some way for me to close off this doorway so they can't see what I'm doing?
No.
What do I have in my inventory? You know what? I have a spare outfit. I'm gonna hang my spare outfit up over the door so they can't see what I'm about to do.
Okay.
Just in case they look. I'm
Mm.
then gonna walk over to the mangrove roots, touch one, and cast chill touch.
Okay. Let me see here.
Wait. Before I do that, I'm gonna walk back over to the cell and go, now, if I were to remove these roots or damage them in some capacity and then left and you broke out sometime later,
What do you mean? I
I'm
mean,
offering to break you free.
oh well. If you broke me free, I would leave.
Good. Then what I would like you to do is, as returning the favor for freeing you, is find this other king and rally the forces because the revolution still lives, and I think the current one is rather pompous.
I mean, if you want to see the new king, a new king rise, but all right.
A fool for a king is no king at all.
It is. I will do this for you if this is your terms.
Do you think the current king should stand?
I don't think any new. I don't think any person. This land is constant. Downfall is constantly brimming with schemes, plots, and intrigue. I
Hmm.
probably within the next 10 day, I would guess another would rise or attempt to rise to supplant Illig.
Fair enough. However, I need someone that will be loyal to me because they will may owe me a favor. For I will need assistance in the future. I figure installing a king is a good way to gain favor.
That is a fair point. Being the key reason a king was able to come to power does provide uh, a good amount of leverage.
Indeed. By the way, what could you tell me about not the hag, the one the hag was talking to?
Um,
The image escapes me.
uh, what seemed to be a darkened figure. It's a dark gray skin and black clothes.
What can you tell me about an individual with dark gray skin and dark colored clothing that visits the hag?
Well, I wouldn't imagine that I could know about that. I never really much were seeing. However, I know they're not from hither. I could tell basically here, listening in. They rode in on some kind of balloon contraption and landed not far from here. Might be able to gather more information from them.
Oh, the balloon is where I found your fairy dragon friend.
Well, I'm not talking about. It's not a swamp skin balloon. I can tell you that.
Oh, well,
I heard
shrug.
the rolling of thunder and lightning as they were coming to make dock. And again, it's just right outside this prison.
Did I see it?
Um, you would have been able to see it from far off. You would have seen what looked to be a storm cloud that seems to be set In some kind
this.
of rigging, yes.
Okay, and if I just flew off with that. Anyway, impulse control is the thing.
Your character is not as impulsive as you are.
Correct. Sorry.
It's okay.
Um uh at this point I will touch the cage and cast chill touch on it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Oh, definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Again?
Yes, if you want
Or
to do so again.
did that not break it?
It did not break it.
11.
11 unfortunately misses.
Bloody hell.
Do you want to just
One more
try
time.
and break through?
Well, now I'm trying a different cantrip. This one's fuck, that's supposed to be +5, I think. No, I believe that still uses. Hang on, let me read this again. You make a melee attack. Well, it says make a melee attack, but I'm casting a cantrip through it. So would it use my spellcasting modifier?
I think it would.
Okay, then yeah, that's for Vengeful Blade.
Okay.
So that would take 1d8 plus 3 damage
Okay.
for 10 more damage
Okay.
to just cut it open.
You're able to cut through the tree. And what type of damage is it, by the way?
It's magical slashing from the sword.
Okay. You're
Technically,
able.
the other effect wouldn't take place.
You are able. You're able to cut through the roots, and leave a sizable hole for the individual to stand through.
Okay, now I'm gonna do another thing, and I'm probably gonna regret this later. But I will look at this guard and go, "I trust this will serve you well," and I will task. I will also drop the +1 dagger before I leave.
She takes it. It'll work. I will do as you command. I will be back.
Excellent.
Where should I meet you before things start off? And she kind of walks out.
Well, how long do you think it will take you?
I'm unsure. Is there... You said the revolution still lives. Do you think that might be a code word? A code phrase?
Likely, one of the guards around the current ruler handed me the note.
All right. I will be swift. And she moves out. And she's leaving to go into the pond so that she can just swim around quickly and surreptitiously.
I do wish to move here. So this literally just looks like a freaking lightning cloud.
It looks like a thunderstorm that has been caught into a let's see here. Just to give you an idea, it looks like a thunderstorm that was caught by a whole bunch of rigging, and it all connects down to what looks to be a small little hut that appears to be some kind of shop. And I'm going to go ahead and send you a picture to just give you an idea.
So it's also a shop.
It looks like a shop of some kind.
What in the ever-loving fuck?
That's what it looks like. A big...
Okay.
The official description states, a big black balloon floats over the lake, tugging at its moorings. Beneath it, hangs a basket made of black wicker and wood, which serves as a merchant's stall. A large pane of gray glass is drawn closed across the opening above the counter. A sign mounted above the window reads, "Wondrous wares and fair fares." A balloon is not made of the balloon is not made of fabric, but rather appears to be a rolling dark rain cloud that has been contained somehow with lines and netting.
Makes no sense.
Mm.
Okay.
There is a sign as you kind of approach that lists some of the things available. It says, available for a limited time only. A very good thimble, fingertip not included. A mug of bumble beer, has a nice sting to it. Dusk mallow pie, with decorative bite marks. Bundle of dry wood, great for starting fires. Ink portraits. If we have to look at you, so should you. and
Okay.
and moonlight monocle. No more fumbling in the dark.
Okay, that moonlight monocle actually sounds useful. But I already have dark vision, so unless it can also see through magical darkness.
It does not, but the goggles of night do state that if you already have dark vision, wearing it increases the range by 60 feet. So,
Alright, does it have a price tag on them?
no.
Well, I'm probably too poor for that anyway. Not even joking. I'm broke.
You never know.
Was there anyone inside?
It doesn't look like there's anybody inside, but there is a little bell that you can ring.
Nah, just on the off chance. Do I see pixies down there? Or fairies?
Not really. You're not supposed to actually be able to fully see them yet.
Oh. You might want to hide them then, because with my sight radius, for some reason, there we go. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I have I can see a lot. Actually, do you have my vision correct?
I think so. Now, granted, the reason you're probably able to see stuff is because it is daylight, and though it is dark, it is dim here. It's basically daytime, and daylight is. It's not dark night, and it's not dim light. It's just regular daylight here.
Okay. That would explain it. Alright. Oop, didn't mean to drag on. Alright. What is this place?
That is a pier. And as you kind of walk around, you kind of get the sense that this is some kind of palace. You can hear music playing from within it, and immediately as you kind of look in, uh, the lowest section of this palace is completely flooded. And there are some bullywugs who seem to be right at home, just kind of lounging and eating the occasional fly.
So I found the nobles district.
Yep.
So is that literally all that's happening here?
Yeah.
Just people kind of hanging out?
Yeah,
okay.
pretty much.
Okay. Go back this way. back across the bridge as I continue to explore the area. Because they're not going to stop me from exploring. I'm exploring.
Yeah, go for
I
it.
can see in this window.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not an actual door on this side, so I'm going to go around the other side. There is a door.
That's where you are.
Yep.
This place. Okay. This wooden structure stands on stilts above the lake. It is topped
Fuck
by
is that?
it is topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. Smoke curls up from a hole at its apex. Its windows are blacked out, and the air carries the smell of burned wood. Clothesline attached to one corner of the building's exterior is hung with a variety of frayed patchwork garments. And as you look inside, this room is a charred mess. Hazy smoke hangs over scattered piles of burned and broken shelves, intermixed with whatever those shelves contained. Wisps of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to ignite. A distressed bullywug in a leather cloak, leather smock, scurries around the room with a bucket of water whose contents spill out over the sides in its haste.
What's happening here?
Please help! There are live coals running around here, and they're starting a fire.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, you do see a little coal that's just moving around, and as
Okay,
it's
that is not what I thought that was. I thought it was a methed out baby Yoda. Okay. Okay, seeing this, let me go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, bollocks. Note to self, get advantage on initiative again.
By the way, fun fact: a champion gets advantage on initiative in 5.5.
Champion.
Yeah, champion fighters. That's just one
Oh,
of the things they get
nice.
at level 3.
That's nice. I love having advantage on initiative.
Mm-hmm. Also, if you're a wild magic sorcerer, which I'm sorely tempted to change my Wednesday character to be a wild magic sorcerer just for the fun of it. Uh, um. Anyway, if you're a wild magic sorcerer, you can use Tides of Chaos to get advantage on initiative.
Huh.
Yeah. Where are the coals? Where are the goals?
I need my circle.
Oh, there they are.
And that's 5 feet. Why are there so many in the turn order, John?
Because there's a good number of them.
They better die easy, John.
It all depends on how you attack them. Oh, wow.
Good job, John. So if you rolled a nat 1, we'd have had the same initiative. Got it. Why will that not work? Refresh. Is that the
Okay.
bullywug?
That's the bullywug.
Okay. About to say.
So, the bullywug is going to use his action to to try and splash water on this thing. Let me see here. I'm trying to figure out what happens. Okay, he's going to throw a bucket of water on the nearest coal, the nearest animated coal. So it's actually ranged attack. I'm gonna give him +3. He misses, but he splashes some water around, and 5, 10, 20, 30, and he's using an object interaction action to scoop up some water.
So he missed?
He missed.
Wow. Okay.
So, it's going to start trying to, it causes a fire. So, I don't know if there's a way to, there's no way to keep that going indefinitely. But he causes a fire in that corner. How about this? There. Fire! And now it goes 5, 10, 15. This one's going to do the same thing. Causes another fire.
God damn. I'll let him put the fires out. I need to kill these things.
20, 25, 30. Oh, 17. I'm gonna say a 17 would be enough to cause that to be a fire as well. Fire. What? Okay. Okay. Another fire. 10, 15, 20. Okay. And let me see here. Okay, and finally, yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. It is now your turn.
Hey, let's see here. You know what? Just so I don't have to enter and I can see this one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred
A
Flame?
flame-like radiant, yes, a flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. That
That
fails.
fails.
The target gains no benefit from half or three-quarters cover.
Okay.
And that was 1d8?
Yeah, 1d8.
Yeah, 1d8 radiant.
Cool. Ooh, nice.
Okay, so it takes 7 radiant damage. That's a fun cantrip.
Mm-hmm. The bright brilliance of the radiant fire that explodes around this thing overwhelms its normal fiery nature and it is destroyed.
I was thinking more like it, you know, like when sunlight shining through a window and
Mm-hmm.
it's dusty in the room and you kind of see it kind of filter through the sunlight. I was
Yeah.
thinking more like that raining down on it.
Okay. Yeah. And it does do that. And it kind of breaks apart and dies out.
Got one.
Good. There are 5 more.
What the hell?
We were sabotaged. And he is going to throw water on that. And douse that fire.
Aren't you going to get others?
It's all right. Let's see here. He gets some water. Nobody else would come and help me anyways. It's my job, my issue. And you're helping. And that's it. That's his turn.
All right.
Okay. That one missed. That's still gonna hit. So. Okay. Not plus 87. They don't have that crazy. I'm gonna say that missed. That's gonna hit though. And then finally. That hits. So. Okay, it is your turn. After he moves, which you will see another one go. There. Okay, it is your turn, Silva.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Pull that up and change to a circle, damn you. Okay, I need to move down 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that gets both since this
That's
thing
gonna
moves
hit
them
both
to the
of them.
freaking corners?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I cast, let's see here. Where is it? Word of Radiant,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 5-foot emanation from self cantrip where I erupt with a burning radiance. And each creature of my choice that I can see must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. So I need both of them to make a con save. It's a shame I'm only level 3, or that'd be 2d6. Fail.
Succeed. So
You
you
know,
got one of them.
you barely succeeded that. Yes, I am fully aware that my character's a little cracked out for level 3.
Uh-huh.
That one is going to take 5 radiant damage.
Okay. It is looking hurt, but it's still alive, just on the bear's remnants.
Seeing this, she kind of frowns. Guess I'll stick to taking them out one at a time.
He's going to throw water on that one and miss. 5,
Yeah, don't stare
10.
directly at me. It's blinding. In response to him missing.
I'm just trying to stop them from burning down my shop. He pulls more water. 25, 30. Okay. Okay. Morpher. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't want to move the fur. That's just gonna hit. $10, $15. It is right next to you. Okay. This table is catching fire now.
Oh, I might need to do that emanation again. There's too many around me.
Mm-hmm.
I expected them to move away, and they just haven't, so...
Five, 10. Do you take an attack of opportunity?
I will take an attack and opportunity. And let me just double check a feature, because I'm pretty sure I have a feature. You and I talked about it last time, where I can replace one of my attack actions with a spell instead.
I
Remember?
think so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to do that to take the cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use the cantrip Word of Radiance again as he tries to leave my area.
Okay.
So I need all of those within the 5-foot emanation, which would be all 4 of them, to make that saving throw to see which ones take a 1d6 radiant damage. Fail.
Fail. Fail.
Double fail.
Fail.
Fail. And fail.
Okay, cool.
Nice. They all take 3 radiant damage.
This one dies from the blinding radiance. The rest of them are beginning to look hurt, but they're still alive.
Oh, yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
also look almost hurt. Okay, is it my turn then?
It is your turn now.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Fail. You enforced tonight.
I know, right?
See?
I know, right? Hey, there's a
Not a
5.
4. uh, they take 3 more radiant damage.
And they are all 3 of them crumble and die to the radiance.
I only see one more.
Good. And
Just keep putting the fires out. I got this.
he's going to put that fire out, so... Pulls water. 5. Okay. This one's going to...
Is it gonna try to leave my radius?
Nope. It's found this place, which has been freshly doused. It's your turn again.
I'm gonna swing at it with my sword this time with the cantrip.
Make an attack roll.
Okay,
That
1d8
hits.
plus 1d8 plus 3. And if it's still alive, it begins radiating with a sickly aura. If it makes an attack, it doesn't say it has to be against someone, just an attack. It will take the necrotic damage. If the target makes an attack or casts a spell before then, the target takes 1d8 damage and the spell ends. And that the before then is referencing the start of my next turn.
Okay. Boom. Oh wait, no. He already got water. 5, He's going to splash out that fire. Then 20, 30, and it is this one. It is definitely going to make an attack. It's going to attack you.
Well, it says when it makes an attack, so he takes 5 damage in response.
Okay. You will still take...
What
Wow.
a tease.
That was a dance. You take 1 fire damage. It dies in response. And you catch fire.
Excuse you?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You're wrong. You do not catch fire.
Okay, I was about to say.
You are not considered flammable. Now, do you grab a bucket and help, like,
Yes, I will
douse the
grab
rest
a
of these?
bucket and help this poor bullywug put out the fire.
Okay.
I said Osmodius. I'm not purely evil. I'm lawful evil.
Yeah.
So if someone's gonna burn down an establishment, it'll be me.
And only because you know it's the lawful thing to do.
Well, I'll find a way to do it that makes it within the confines of the law, so I get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, after managing to get the fire in control, he kind of... Thank you, stranger, traveler. I am Duke Ikrend. I was tasked with seeing to the repair to the factory. Here, and he kind of pulls out a little brooch. It is shaped like a fly, and the wings flutter all by themselves. He hands it to you. You may have met the king before. If you haven't, show him this, and it'll help you gain his trust. If you have, well, the fact that you have this proves that you have done a great work in service to us.
He kind of looks to it and raises an eyebrow. And thank you. She will slowly take it, but does not seem amused by a fly, even as a brooch with moving wings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But she does take it.
Okay.
Is it a magic item?
The only thing magic about it is that that the wings seem to flutter on their own.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, where else do you go?
Invoke hell options. Okay. Reading things.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing really in his shop, so because it's been burned down for the most part.
Pretty much. There's not really much else in his shop. And he's going
Those
to
little
work. Yeah.
those little things of cinder. I'm gonna pause as I go to leave and look to him and go, by the way, I believe those may have been sent by the one with the moving cloud and to move their shop around. Just a heads up.
Actually,
I'm bluffing.
thank you for your assistance, but we actually caught the culprits. They threw these coals into the shop to try and provide a distraction while they escaped on a swamp gas balloon. We've already imprisoned one of the culprits, but we weren't able to get the other.
And how do you know that the one running the other shop did not assist them by providing the coals?
This happened way before they arrived.
Fair enough. Have a good day.
You do too. And he's
And
going to
she
say
will
to
move
her,
along like, yeah, she moves along like that didn't happen. The reason you phrase things certain ways. Okay. Okay, what is this building?
That is not a building, it is a swamp gas balloon.
Oh, okay. This looks like a guard tower. Further south of it.
Yep, that is a guard tower.
So there's more towers over here then. Alright, I'm gonna go check those out. The hell? Oh, hey! I recognize that one. That's the one I set free.
Yep. And she's kind of moving along.
Yeah, I'm heading down that way. I'm gonna let you move her a little bit more before I start moving towards those towers.
Out of curiosity, how do you get there? Do you take a boat and use
Jumping
a boat?
rocks.
Jumping rocks? Okay,
Jumping rocks.
As you jump the rocks.
Wait, is there a boat I could use? Because I didn't see one of it. Yeah, there's not one available on that side of the river.
It doesn't show it, but there would be a boat available somewhere. Actually,
yeah, if there was, I'd take the boat.
You did have a boat right here whenever you first made landing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'd take that boat then.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just continue to kind of explore.
You see Morgort kind of not rap on the door as she kind of looks at you, waves a bit, whispers something into the door, and is allowed inside.
I'm going to pretend I didn't see that and just continue on my way. I can see that frog. There's a big one in here.
There is a big one there. I think I might have forgotten to create doors in this map.
Yes, you did. I can see in these buildings.
I could have sworn that I made doors.
I told you I could see in the building.
Well, there's a couple of buildings that don't have doors, but I could have sworn that I made doors, but apparently I forgot. Whatever. Anyway.
Is this door open?
The door is not open, but do you kind of peer open to take a look at it?
Well, what's the building look like?
Let me see here. It is a hut. Let me see here. Yeah, it is basically a circular hut made of straw and thatch, with a thatched roof. Or more properly, a wooden hut with a thatched roof.
Then I wouldn't bother whoever is inside if that's what these are.
Listening in, you do hear...
That's it, just...
Yeah, kinda.
Is it undercommon?
No, it sounds like muffled common.
Sounds about right. Another one I have no reason to be knocking on the door to. What is this on my right? Is there supposed to be an elf there I can see?
Yep. You do see, yeah, your heart suddenly feels cold, filling you with a sense of loneliness that borders on despair. A haunting, melancholy tune played on a flute reaches out to you from somewhere within the field of oversized toadstools. And you are seeing a slender elf with pale blue skin and black hair, who sits curled in the shadow of a gray 6 foot tall toadstool, playing a somber tune on a double flute.
Seeing them playing it and it giving the emotion it does. Silva will sing. No words, just a tune that matches.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Performance. Yeah, that's a straight +5. Oh, I call bollocks. I don't do too well, I guess.
I guess. But you sing, and there's just something about this melody that brings you to tears that you can't. It seems like the tune gets choked in your throat. You're unable to. You're unable to bring yourself to join in a harmony. It's just
I clear
so
my throat and try
sad.
again. Like, no, I will do this.
Do so again with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
With
A 19.
disadvantage, you're able to push through the despair that this tune brings and bring out a heart-wrenching tune of a hum that harmonizes perfectly with this elf who is playing the flute. And he gives kind of a sad smile and continues to play for a little bit until he softly stops and goes, "Well met, traveler. Of course, not necessarily for me, but I hope your day is going well."
It seems to be going better than yours, if
Hmm.
that is the tune you choose to play.
I've lost my heart, you see.
Literally or figuratively. In this
Technically,
place, you never know.
literally, actually.
Was it the rabbits again?
Not the rabbits. I had gone to Bavlorna and requested assistance. I wanted to forget all the lovers that I had before tonight that brought me such sorrow. She wanted my still beating heart, and when I declined her, she took it by force.
I see. And do you know where she may have put your still beating heart?
I'm not entirely sure, but it still might be in in her cottage somewhere.
Well, last I was in there, she was in her study with the one who was operating the strange cloud.
Hmm. She
In
might be
her
keeping
study.
it as a trophy, so somewhere near her living quarters.
Lovely. I was hoping not to go back in there.
Hmm.
I will see what I can do, though.
Thank you.
I do this, and you owe me a favor to cash later should I need assistance myself. I don't want immediate repayment.
I see. Even if I were to give you my pipes.
I would Are you proficient in fighting?
No.
Then let me get your heart back, and you can make that decision with a clear mind if those pipes mean something to you. We can discuss more later. And I will make my way back to the fucking hag's house. Oh wait, I'm supposed to have a +1 on all these. I have the stick of luck.
Yep, you have a +1 because it acts as a stone of good luck. Alrighty, so are you immediately heading to the hag's house?
Yes, and I'm not happy about it.
Okay. Are you trying to come in through the bottom?
I'm gonna go in the same way I came out.
Okay, cool. So, easily enough, you're able to get on your boat, swim up to the dock beneath her house. And. Okay.
Don't want to. There's a person.
He's not there.
Okay, there's no longer a person. Squints. Okay. Alright, this is her living quarters, so back into the shit show I go. I open the door. And I begin to rummage around the parts of animals to see if I can at least hear a still beating heart in here somewhere.
Okay. 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 Well, I mean, let me see here. As you kind of rummage through here, you don't find anything resembling a heart other than what's already in the corpses. But you do find in in one of the work tables a number of glass eyes. One of them made of wood.
A wooden eyeball.
Yep.
Why is this of note?
Might belong to somebody.
With that line of thought, I will take the random wooden eye. Why someone would have a wooden eye, I don't know.
She is a hag. She had no problem taking somebody's heart. Literally.
Yeah. Okay, I believe this was also a storage room of some kind, right? When I looked in there.
Yes.
What's in here?
Okay. Only cloth and textiles of different types.
Okay, so close that back. And there's one down here.
Mm-hmm. And that is the area with the cupboard that you've been to before. Didn't really have anything that was useful.
And nothing reminiscent of a beating heart.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Close it back.
Mm-hmm.
Stairs leading up.
Mm-hmm. You do see as you're going up?
No. I didn't mean to move my token there.
Okay. Yeah. A flight of stairs runs along the outside wall of the cottage, with wooden doors at the top and bottom of it. A rickety railing hugs the edge of the staircase, which looms above the foggy lake. A steady droning sound comes from a shadowed corner above the door at the top of the stairs. You do remember being told earlier today that at the top of the stairs is a wasp nest.
A wasp nest?
Yes.
What kind of wasp nest?
You're not entirely sure, but it's a nest full of wasps.
Can I see said nest?
Make a perception check.
Okay, I believe my wisdom is flat. Yep. Double check I'm not proficient in perception. Nope. 13.
13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm double checking something. Okay. I am going to say a 13 does succeed. As you kind of look up at the top of the door, you do note that at the door at the top of the stairs, you can see like the edges of what looks to be a nest that is overlapping where the door opens. And you can tell just opening the door would probably jostle the nest pretty badly.
Okay, well. Hmm. You know what? Hmm. I don't think the nest itself counts as a creature, does it?
Only one way to find out.
Well, I mean, if it doesn't count as a creature, nothing happens, so it wouldn't
Yep,
matter. I'm gonna
that is
cast
true.
Sacred Flame on the nest and then walk back in and close the door.
I want you to roll initiative with advantage.
Initiative with advantage, so that's
Yep.
+3. God damn. Okay, dirty 20.
Well, roll again and see if you got something higher. Wait,
That
no, you
was with
did.
advantage. Yeah. I got a 3 and a 17.
Okay, cool.
Why am I rolling initiative?
Because technically, combat is starting.
Do I hear angry bees?
You will. Let me see here. Cool, another 4. And I'm pretty sure they have disadvantage on the dexterity save.
So it's just a swarm of bees then?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
that
sure
fails.
that fails, so go ahead and roll your damage.
1d8 radiant. 7 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
7 damage. Okay. Enraged, the swarm of wasps comes out and 5, 10, and you do hear droning. The droning of the swarm here. So That's their turn.
Okay, because the way the rules are written, can I crack the door, cast it again because 3/4 cover doesn't matter with this spell, and then close the door back?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that so that you need to make another Sacred Flame attack.
As you crack the
Another.
door open,
Uh,
they move in.
fair enough. Didn't spawn their token in already?
Oh, I did. I just moved it in your space.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, in that case, instead, I will do Vengeful Blade since they came in immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So, +7 to hit with my Rapier. Oh god, that was almost 3.
That will hit.
1d8 +3 for 11 magical piercing. And now if they try to attack, they will take necrotic damage as they glow with a sickly
Mm-hmm.
radiance.
You cut into them, and it doesn't
And that
appear
looks like
to
a swarm
have.
of bats.
It does look like a swarm of bats, but I couldn't be bothered to make a swarm of insects token, so I'm using bats.
I feel that. I feel that so much.
But yeah, it is. They are going to uh, uh, on their turn attack you. So go ahead and roll for damage.
That misses, and that is an extra d8 for 8 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
They're not looking too good.
Oh, I'm also gonna slap. Hang on, let me see what my thingy does, because it's the bonus action thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not that. Sorry, I'm reading ability.
Mm-hmm. Take your time.
Okay, you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage from any source other than a seal burned by an Illrigger. You can burn any number of seals you've placed. So on my last hit as a free action, I could have placed a seal, and then I could burn it for 1d6 damage. Can I do that?
Sure.
Tack that on? Alright, so I'm going to burn that, and that's an extra 1d6 fire damage on top of that necrotic for 2 fire damage.
Okay. And with that extra damage, the swarm burns up and is no more.
Also, only I can see the seals I place on others, and I see them as an arcane glyph.
Okay.
Okay, open that door back up and go up the stairs now.
Okay. You. Give me a moment. Up here. Here.
Oh, I'm back here.
Yep.
Step through.
The red cap kind of looks at you and goes, "What are you doing here again?"
Hey, so apparent something literal beating heart. She says it exactly like that. She just kind of sighs. Something beating heart.
Let's see. Let me see here. Well, the only way I can tell that a beating heart is probably coming from the meat locker.
Well,
It's,
apparently
right
the
here.
hag took it.
It's right here.
Thank you. I will open the meat locker.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a beating heart?
You do not see a beating heart, but as you open the door, the cold of this room hits you. It is immediately like super cold in this room, and you see a chest in the middle in the middle of this room that is yeah. There are chunks of frozen meat everywhere, dangling from walls and chains, also on shelves, on metal racks and such. The chest in the middle looks to be frozen over. So yeah.
Okay. I would like to make a perception check for any kind of warding or traps.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Don't think there would be, but I'm gonna check. A 13.
With a 13, um, you do not see any traps, but you do kind of hear the faint thumping of a heart from within.
I will open it then.
Make a strength athletics check.
Athletics.
Yeah,
Let's see here. What is
this
my
thing is
athletics?
frozen shut.
17.
With a 17, you're able to break the ice and force it open. And you do, in fact, see a still beating heart that is devoid of any person that it belongs to.
Grumble uses handkerchief to pick up heart and heads back out, closing the door behind
It
me.
is super cold. It's like, you're taking away the cooler. Oh well.
The cooler?
Do note
Or the
that is
core?
technically part of the property. Property
Yeah,
of
well,
the
it
Florida.
was part of a man first.
He listen, I don't make the rules, but he did ask for help, and that's but what Bavlorna wanted. By
Yes, well, my understanding is when she said this, he said no, and she did it anyways. So she doesn't deserve to keep it.
okay, cool. But before you go, she walks up to you. Do note that this means you're no longer a guest, right? And she kind of grins.
Do you really want to do this?
I hate people. Roll initiative.
She gets the reply, that makes two of us.
Okay. So you rolled a 19.
Yep. You gotta add me to the initiative tracker.
Oh, yeah, I do. See here.
Rollies. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Also, that's bullshit.
Oh no.
A 1. Okay, so you may actually get to go first.
Let's see. Yep, she goes first.
Yep. Nice.
She raises a meat cleaver and goes, "Meat tonight!" And she's gonna start swinging. First attack. A 19 to hit.
Shield.
Shield. Second
Shield.
attack. Miss. And
That shield really threw her off.
third attack. 24.
That just beats my AC by 1. My AC is 23 right now.
And she slashes once, gets blocked by the shield, slashes again, but kind of goes way off and hits the ground. Then she pulls out and slashes a third time, managing to catch a weakness, dealing 9 damage. Hit is your turn.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use one of my seals to reduce the damage taken by 1d10 plus half my level. Rounded down.
Okay,
So
cool.
that is 1d10 plus 1.
Yeah, go for it.
I negated 6 damage.
So you actually took 3.
No, wait, I can't do that. Never mind.
Why not?
I used my reaction already.
Oh yeah, for shield. Ooh.
Yep. I get that spell once a day for free.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well,
Anyway.
it is now your turn.
Alright, with a sigh, I stab at her with my rapier. As I use the same cantrip as I have been. So that's 1d8 plus 3, and she now glows with a dark energy. Or a dark aura.
She takes 7.
Piercing.
7
Magical piercing.
Okay. Let's see here.
And I'm gonna place a seal on her.
Okay. Do that. So. Alrighty. She's going to start her attacks again. First one,
Nope.
miss. Second one, miss. Wow. Third
that
one.
hit.
Do you
This
shield?
time I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay. So, 10 damage. Do you reduce?
I reduced by 3.
Oof. Oof.
Hey, that's only 7 damage though.
That is only 7 damage, but you're not looking good. This one.
I might be a little bloody. Oh, she also takes 1d8 damage because she attacked me. So that is necrotic damage. And because she took the necrotic damage, I'm going to burn my seal. So she also takes 1d6 fire damage.
Okay.
For 4 damage on top of that, a total of 10.
Okay. Okay. And now it's your turn again.
How is she looking?
She's still looking all right, but she's taken a good amount of damage. She hasn't been bloodied yet.
I look her right in the eye, hold a hand against my chest, and say, "Oh, pardon me," as I cast Cure Wounds on myself. Oh. 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is +7. Or does it mean like my charisma modifier?
It would be your no, it would be just your charisma modifier.
Then yeah, +5. I regain 12 hit points.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action, put a seal on her.
Okay. Attack. Miss.
Miss.
Fours tonight. 21 to hit.
I'll take the blow.
Okay.
I shouldn't, but I'm gonna.
6 damage. Half of what you healed. And it is your turn again.
Just bring me down to 16. D20 plus 7. You suddenly don't seem so confident as I use the same cantrip and place and as I strike, which
Your
hit,
blood will stain my cap for a great long time.
1d8 plus 3, and I'm gonna burn a seal for a d6 and fire. And she is now glowing with the same energy as before. Oh, fucking damage.
You get the feeling that this person, she doesn't seem to care. She's actually more happy that she gets to fight than anything else.
Alright.
And now that she's
Missed.
bloodied, miss.
Miss. And she takes 1 fire damage.
God
Or
damn.
not. Goddamn, wrong die. And miss.
Whoa.
She takes 4
Okay.
necrotic damage.
That's better. Yeah, yeah, though she's missing crazily and she's attacking wildly, yeah, there's just this kind of manic glee to attacking and basically bleeding you. She doesn't seem to care for her own well-being.
Oh, that might have been helpful to cast earlier.
But yeah, it is your turn again.
I'm gonna use the same cantrip as I crit.
Natural 20. Yeah.
2d8 plus 3 piercing.
Yeah.
Let's go. Nice.
Nice.
Does that mean the d8s when they try to attack will be double as well?
No.
Aw. I mean, fair, but I wasn't sure. And I will pop a seal on them, and that will be my last seal. I'm officially out with that one. I only get 4.
So she is now sealed?
Yep, she has another seal placed on her.
Okay, she attacks. She will be taking damage, but she does attack, and she misses. So how much damage?
That's a d6 again. D8.
Or d8.
And then the seal for another d6.
Okay.
For 4 damage.
She strikes out, misses, and the reverberation and the necrotic energy and the fire of the breaking steel completely consume her, and she falls dead.
Had to be uncooperative. I'm gonna loot the body.
Okay.
Is there anything worthwhile?
Not really. There are. She has a pair of iron boots. She has this massive cleaver that she was using as a weapon, and also as her cooking implements.
But nothing of interest then.
Yeah.
Okay, then out of curiosity, I want to know what's in this room.
Okay.
It's a storage room.
It is a storage room. Let me see here. Yeah, it's a storage room. There's multiple things. Uh, Pig snouts, toads, small birds, onions, mushrooms, and other cooking ingredients. Funnily enough, you do spot one of the jars holds a little living mushroom that seems to be just happily dancing in the jar, blissfully ignorant to its current situation.
Oh. What at the blazes are you doing?
Blazes?
What are you doing?
Doing?
You're annoying. I swipe the jar and start to leave.
Okay.
Close the door behind me. I'm not a couth. I'm going down the same way I came up. Close the door behind me.
It is singing slightly. It's a happy little song.
Why is the stupid mushroom so happy? Lord have mercy. Okay. Did I find that deer skull in that one room, by the way?
You did not.
I meant to ask when I was looking around in there. Alright, I'm gonna return back to the guy. I'm gonna go straight there.
Okay. Getting you back to. So,
Alright, cool.
you return to him, and he's like, let me see here. Let me pull up the thing and get about. I have to switch between maps. So, um, he takes the heart and he smiles and, well, this is my heart, yes. Now to figure out how to get it back.
Yes. Would I know of anyone in hither that could do that? I don't think I've met anyone like that throughout my journeys yet, but I can't recall.
Unfortunately. Like, no matter. I'll
Go
probably
to
be
this.
able to find somebody in the material plane to help me.
Perhaps, if that's where you're headed. But I'd recommend the Summer Queen's Court. They might be of assistance.
I'll see what I can do. Meanwhile, I guess it's the rules here. Here. And he presents his pipes of haunting.
Pipes of what?
Pipes of haunting.
Fucking John.
Yeah, what?
I swear on all that is unholy. Okay, I will take the pipes of haunting and pass him the mushroom in the jar. Take this too. It's annoying me.
Very well. Thank you. Octavian will not forget what you have done for me.
Who's Octavian?
I am.
Then why did you refer to yourself in the third person?
I was trying to be flashy. I'm sorry.
That doesn't come off as flashy, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. Good luck. Inventory, add types of haunting.
I just sent you the text of what it does.
Let's see here. You must be proficient with wind instruments to use these pipes. They have 3 charges. You can use the action to play them and expend 1 charge to create an eerie spellbinding tune. Do 15 wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute. If you wish, all creatures in the area that aren't hostile toward you automatically succeed on the saving throw. Creature that fails the saving throw can repeat it at the end of each turn, ending the effects on a success. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw is immune to the effect of these effects for 24 hours. If you have proficiency with given instruments, you can add your proficiency bonus to the ability check you make when you play the instrument. A bard can use a musical instrument. Huh. Let me add, choose modifier, new resource, 3 of 3, and recharges when? At dawn. Okay. That's an interesting item, though.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not proficient with anything right now.
Well, it might be a good bargaining chip. Something you can hand off to somebody else.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Kind of like I did with the +1 dagger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Set things up in my favor. Speaking of, I need to find a safe place to take a long rest.
Mm-hmm. Well, this place does seem safe enough.
What
You
do you
could
mean by
find
this place?
Downfall seems safe enough. You could find one of the huts and kind of take a rest. See if anybody else is using it.
Alright, I will knock on this hut's door.
You receive no answer.
I open the door.
It is empty.
I put a sign on the door that says needed a rest. Sorry for the intrusion. And then I will go and take a rest.
Okay. Yeah. Now the
Long rest
unfortunate thing about
specifically.
the unfortunate thing about this particular this particular hut, it does stench of decaying fish.
Ugh. Why?
Yeah. From what you can see, it has a small chest that contains cookware, spices, old fish bones, and a mummified toad.
The fuck? I'm gonna set that box outside.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna take a long rest.
And you are able to get a long rest.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I already set all of my features. 27. Alright, I'm going to, when I go to leave, I'll put the chest back in there and take my note.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go knock on this one where I saw the
Mm-hmm.
guard previously.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. As you knock on the door, you hear, "Push the note under the door."
Push the note under the door is what I heard.
Yes.
I will push the note that the revolution still lives under the door.
Okay. After a little bit, the door opens, and standing just inside the door is a jittery bullywug with a spear. And behind this guard, is a wooden crate with hunting gear piled atop it. Huddled in the back are four more bullywugs, as well as Morgort. Tension hangs heavy in the air as one of the huddled bullywugs signals you to enter and join their conversation.
I enter.
Mm-hmm. Ah, welcome. You are here to help.
Yes.
All right. Well, we're just going through the plans, and I figured having someone of your station, somebody who is who could be considered trusted of the king, would very much help in the situation.
I zoned out. What?
So
I'm sorry.
basically, he basically states he wants you to join them because you could be very well trusted by the king, and it would help them to be able to spring off their plan.
And what is the plan?
All right, I will attend court soon, having everybody around to put ourselves in place. I will approach the king and I will trip. I will accidentally trip and stab the king in the eye.
Why the eye?
Easiest way to get to the brain.
Fair enough. By the way, would you know someone missing a wooden eye by chance?
Oh, sure. Where'd you find it?
She got drugs. Don't worry about that.
So, let's see here.
So you wish for me to approach the king, and while I'm discussing things with them, you will come by, trip, and stab him in the eye.
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
All right. Everybody, places, and Morgort. If I am successful and become the next king of Downfall, consider yourself pardoned. They all start filing out.
Okay.
One thing you do also note as you step in, the crate is labeled with Bavlorna's name on it.
Blavorna. Isn't that the hag?
Yeah, it's the hag.
Why do you have the hag's crate?
Oh, she is a taxidermist. Let me see here. We've been holding this back as a way to sour Bavlorna's reputation with the king. And once I am instated, I intend to have it delivered so that she can know that I am the proper authority. And she will be
Question.
happy with me.
There wouldn't happen to be a deer skull that should be on the head of a scarecrow in there, would there?
No, I don't believe so. Just dead animals.
Well, it is the head of a deer.
Well, we 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 don't get much deer in the swamp, so
I would just
certainly
like
didn't
to
see any
double
deer.
check before. I would just like to double check before it's sent off,
Feel free.
as that. Thank you. Now, let us go and get this taken care of, shall we?
Very well. And so,
And across the river I go. Well,
mm-hmm.
pond, lake, whatever.
They all kind of, in their own merry way, cross to be part. Let me see here. And where do you put yourself in all of this?
Well, I'd be talking to the king
Okay. How
as
do you
I show
approach the
him the
king?
fly. I will approach and so I've learned yesterday of some nasty business with the living embers. I helped put the fires out and deal with the embers, but don't you think you should have dealt with that? Or at least assisted?
Thank you for your assistance. I thought that the Duke of Buckstamp would have been able to handle it by himself, but I see you provided much needed assistance.
So, me assisting turns it into much needed assistance. Why wasn't help sent beforehand just in case his shop burned to the ground?
Well, obviously that I trusted him to be able to provide assistance on his own, to do things on his own. If he wasn't able to do it on his own, he must have needed great assistance.
Your logic makes zero sense, sir.
And it's like, oh yes, oh yes, my king. And the Illig does do a poorly concealed trip, quote unquote. And as he does, it's a poorly conceived attempt to fake accidentally stab the king.
He at least succeeded in stabbing the king.
Give me a moment.
The whole time this is happening, Silva looks like this is more of a minor inconvenience than anything else.
Give me a moment. Oh no. Oh no.
Did he miss?
Oh, I give me a moment. Let me double check. He had advantage and he just missed.
Oh, bollocks.
What is the meaning of this, Illig? Are you trying to kill me? Oh, surely not, my king. Must have been a slip of the wrist as I tripped over one of the cushions. He's going to lie.
He said he's going to lie. Is he going for deception?
He is going for deception. Okay. What does the Royal's insight say? Okay, he totally buys it. Oh, I see. Well, you ought to be more careful, Illig. Yeah. And, like, with that, he straightens himself up. But, do note, I was aiming for this! And he pulls out, he begins to swing. Roll for initiative.
My character just looks so unenthused and unamused by this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
As she just kind of, why are you doing this with me here? And can I move 5 feet?
Yes.
Like, she doesn't, like, she's acting like she doesn't want to be involved in whatever they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so.
As I go last in this order, probably.
Mm-hmm. You'll note that I made sure to to note which ones were on
I see
Ilig's.
that.
Just
Oh, you missed one. This one down here is supposed to be on Illig's side.
yeah, she is.
Who the frick rolled a nat 1?
All the knights. And yes, Morgort and Illig are considered knights.
So the 2 on my team rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
What the hell, John?
This is not the best of situations, yes. This is not the best. This is kind of a mess. And it's supposed to be. Because these guys aren't. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well. Let's see. Okay. Nobody in this combat has rolled above a 10.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So, King Gulluf is going to grab a spear that was somewhere. It looks fancy enough. So it looked like it was basically his scepter or whatever. And he's going to make an attack against Illig. Which fails. And then he's going to bite. Okay.
Of course, that's what crit.
Yeah. So 10 damage to Illig. I gotta double check something. The one he's right next to, I'm going to roll a D100. There's a 50% chance. Just over that, so he's a member of the actual guard and loyal to
Can I try a quick persuasion check to get them to turn?
Sure.
I know I've only got 6 seconds, so I wouldn't be against you telling me no.
Sure, let's see what you got.
Okay, as this kicks off, Silva kind of sidesteps behind them, sighs, and draws her rapier, and says, "In the name of Osmodius, if you do not stand down, the gates of hell will be the least of your concerns." As
That's an intimidation check.
Yeah,
That's
that
not
very quickly
persuasion.
turned
That
into
is intimidation.
Where is my intimidation? That is still a +5. I am perfectly okay with that. 16 to intimidate.
Okay. You know what? That convinces them. That is going to so convince them.
Yes, the angry and very pretty cathodic tiefling is not happy. And so no one else shall be either.
So combat is basically ended because they are quickly going to dogpile the king.
Okay, I'm cool with that. That is the best way to end a combat ever.
So the king is dead and he gets beheaded and his head is added to the pikes. He goes, "Well
So
done."
his mouth shut.
Oh no, we prefer to have them yapping so they we get to gloat to them.
Yes, but this one's particularly annoying.
You know what? It's fitting for a bad ruler, and they do so.
He has a bit of a smug grin at this.
Despite sewing his mouth shut, the king still has a lot to say, though you can't understand.
All right. With that, I have done as
And now,
needed.
in reward for being instrumental in this transition to power, I name you, Illig states with pride and, let me see here. Let me see here. I name you Silva Moss Crown Knight.
Moss Crown Knight.
Yes, rather fetching
Noted.
name.
Now, the reason I've instilled you into power, and the reason he will stay in power, her eyes sweep the area.
They kind of wilt back a little bit.
Noted on her dress, by the way, is a symbol for Osmodius. If anyone ever bothers to look at her outfit closely enough, she does have a symbol of Osmodius like sewn into her dress. Is because I intend to take down the hag at some point in time. I do not believe I'm ready to do so quite yet, and I figured assistance is always good. And so long as you are a good king, you will stay in power, and I will be sure of that. You turn into a bad king like the last one, and being beheaded and stuck on a pike may be the least of your worries.
Ah, very well. So, your request for compensation is helping us defeat the hag.
Correct.
Well, we will go ahead and continue with our plans to keep the air of our loyalty.
That would be perfect.
And with that, I believe it is time for a good break. Or a good time for a break.
Yes, the dogs wish to be taken out.
Same here.
I shall return. Be right back.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy, do you want to go outside? You want to go outside? Do not bark at neighbors.
Alright, I'm back.
I am back.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. It is a little bit early, but do you want to go ahead and continue?
Yeah, we can go ahead and kick it right back to it.
Awesome. So,
Right. I
oh,
am now Silva Moss.
Moss Crown Knight.
Moss Crown Knight.
Yes. This title comes with
Okay.
no lands or holdings.
No surprise. Not that I want any.
It is a useless title.
I'm cool with that. I'm getting what I needed out of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I need to go deal with some fucking rabbits. Apparently they stole the head off of the scarecrow over there.
Ah,
I'm going to retrieve it so he will take me to where I need to go next. Once I'm back with their head, I will deal with the hag.
give me a moment. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Give me a moment. Well, um, it is, if you still want to deal with them, that is fine. Do note, I don't think they may have it.
I'm pretty sure he said that they took it.
They might have taken it, but they occasionally come around and present the things that they have stolen to the hag, and she probably takes picks that takes certain ones that she finds to her liking.
Alright, then perhaps we should go ahead and head inside and deal with her now.
Very well, all of you, um, all of you knights specifically. The rest of you will maintain things here.
Now, before I believe I was told I knew that hags could be they cast spells and curses and such.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
At least
I
you.
will give this warning.
Hmm. Very well. Thank you for letting us know. Okay. By this point, you will note that you do see in the distance the thundercloud blimp beginning to fly off.
Oh, good. So it's the perfect timing then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, her company is leaving, so now may be as good a time as any, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for a few more allies.
Don't worry. Between all of us, we'll be able to handle her.
We will most certainly have to hope so.
So let me gather them all close. And you will have there. You will have 7 Bullywug Knights at your disposal. So, skipping the bottom level, do you go up the spiral staircase this time? Or do you go up the staircase that goes into the kitchen? How do you want to do this?
We'll go. I'll do the one to the kitchen just in case.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to pull you into the kitchen real quick. Pull the bullywugs in here. Okay. And pull your vision into here. Alrighty. You are back in the kitchen.
Okay, so based on the layout of what I know of this place, I recall there being a door here, and that
Yes.
should lead to her study.
Yes.
I will tell them this.
Mm-hmm.
Down this hallway and through that door should be her study. She was in there last I saw when she had the guest.
So what is the plan?
Well, I doubt she's going to take us showing up too kindly to begin with, and I did kill her cook, and I'll point to the dead red cap.
Yeah. Oh. And like almost as on cue. Let me see here. Almost on cue, you hear calling out from the from
Study.
the study. Bloody toes! Bloody toes! Get me my dinner!
Okay, hearing this, thunk. I'm going to stomp to emulate the sound of those heavy boots as I make my way to the door.
Okay.
And as I open the door and she comes into view, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay. First, I would like you to roll a deception check.
Okay, that's +7.
Oh, yeah. Easily, you're
Very
able to...
convincing.
Easily, you're able to make it sound like. And so, I want you to roll initiative with advantage. And all the bullywugs are going to roll with advantage.
God bless. Okay, I'm definitely going first, and that's non-negotiable. I wasn't even going to cast a damaging spell. I was going to cast Mirror Image. I'm tired of being hit, okay?
Okay. Okay, so... This needs to go. Wow, okay. rollies.
Oh, you bastard. Maybe I'm not going first.
You might be. That is a good. Oh, that's a D4, not a D6. You do go first.
What are those, by the way?
They look like little copies of her that seem to act like pets.
That is so disturbing. Anyways, before I open the door, I cast mirror image. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I cast mirror image. I'll slam
Oh,
the door open.
wait. 1 second.
Oh, did you miss one? God damn.
I'm sorry. They're actually 15 because they have disadvantage.
Who does?
Florida.
Oh, the... Okay, what about the flat 19 on the hag?
Yeah,
She
I
had disadvantage
just
as well?
remembered that she had disadvantage as well. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so starting us off.
Alrighty.
Should be you.
Should be me. Instead, it's a bunch of bullywugs that I'm in the middle of for some reason.
How'd that happen? You're supposed to be.
I don't know. Reshuffle it. I'm still below somebody, John.
Why? What? Roll 20.
Just reshuffle by descending. Thank you.
There, I fixed it.
Fucking sight. Okay.
So.
Object interaction to open this, and immediately gonna cast Hell's Lash. Which,
Okay.
let me read this. Make sure I understand it. You lash a whip of crimson energy at a creature you can see within range. It's a range of 30 feet, creating a conduit between you and the target. The target must succeed a con saving throw or take 44 damage and be tethered. A tethered creature takes 2d4 damage at the beginning of each of their turns. A tethered creature can repeat this saving throw at the end of each of their turns, ending the effect on a success. For the duration, if the target is interdicted creature, which means I've put a sigil on them, you can use your reaction to burn one of your seals on the creature. When you do, the creature makes the saving throw at the end of at disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, so spell attack first is what I gotta make to see if I hit her. So that's +7. Holy shit, I missed.
Yeah, you missed.
5, 10, and step out of the way. They really are mini creatures of her. I'm also out of spell slots now because mirror image is up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to attack. They're all wielding glaives, by the way.
Nice.
$17, which hits. Damage. $20, 25, 30. Hits. $7.
Slightly better.
Cool. 6 damage.
They keep rolling low on their damage dice.
They do. 15, 20, 25. And let me see here. Kind of jumps this way. Makes an attack. That misses. Okay. Attack.
Nice. Stealing another one from Arcaz.
Yeah, another one from Arcaz. And dealing low damage. Just hits.
Nice, max damage.
Nice.
Finally.
And then finally.
Gotta love how I just flooded her fucking room.
And there. That's their turn. The quicklings, or the morlings, rush to attack. One's going to attack the Baron of Muckstuff first. Wow. 2. 15. Fail. 3. That hits, though. So. Damage. Okay. And this one's going to attack the one behind. Or right next to Florna specifically. One attack, miss. 2 attacks, natural 20.
A crit, nice. Oh, and I put a seal on the boss, by the way.
Okay.
I haven't burned it yet, and I should have, but I didn't say it earlier, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to stack another one on.
Okay. And then
By
finally...
the way, that is something I can do. I can stack my seals and then just burn them all at once.
Eight more damage. Okay. And it is Bavlorna's turn, and she's just like, you worthless lumps. she is going to first bite Illig, the Baron of Muckstamp. She's
That
gonna
hits.
hit. Oof.
God damn. That was a hefty bite.
He's not looking good. He is now also grappled and restrained as Bavlorna's jaw dislodges and she, like, full on frog bites this guy. You would think that these guys would be able to frog bite, but she just takes half of this guy into her mouth, and she's just sitting there with him, and he's just like. She then is going to turn to another one right next to her, point her finger. She's actually going to try and 5, 15, and take 4 opportunity attacks.
Is she running away?
It looks like she might be making to run because she's already knowing that this isn't looking good.
Now I really wish I'd gotten her with Hell's Lash. Then she wouldn't actually be able to leave. 15. Wait. Yeah, she never entered my space to get there. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Miss.
Miss and a miss and a miss.
Miss.
Well, at least one hit.
She is going to wither the weakest of the ones that aren't like within her grasp. That is a dirty 20. He is going to take 18 necrotic damage.
God damn. Was that chill touch?
No. Something else.
Huh.
She points her finger at him and and you see his skin is beginning to dry out and he's beginning to wither away slowly. He's not looking so good. And it is now your turn.
Okay. Don't tell me my mouse has stopped working. I guess it died. Give me a second.
Crap.
It happens sometimes. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, and I'm gonna swing with my blade, casting my cantrip for Vengeful Blade, and applying a second thing. Dirty 20. I was about to say if that's a fucking 1.
Oh my goodness. You do manage to hit.
D8 plus 3 piercing. God bless. And she has 2 seals on her.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Do not let her flee. This will be our only chance, and we need to save your king.
He misses. Illig is going to try and attack her, but he's going to miss. Actually, they get multiple attacks. That misses. And disadvantage, because oof. Just missing. Oh, that's a +9. That's not a +5. Still misses. Let's see here. Hit. Just a miss. So 6. She is not looking so good. That one's going to attack the Lornling. Miss. Hit. Lornling is not looking good, but still alive. Move in here. Attacker. Hit. Hit. $17. That is. Yeah, 6. Okay. Boom. Miss. Hit. Okay. Good damage. Morgort is going to step in and finish off another one of the Lornlings. Yeah. Finishes off this Lornling and is going to attack the other one. Just hits.
Nice.
And with 2 death strikes, takes them both out.
Excellent. Now we're back around to her, who is bloodied.
She is bloodied.
Right. Attack something, please. Let me burn them. She hasn't seen what that cantrip does yet.
She hasn't. But I'm going to see what she knows.
God damn, maybe she does know what it does.
She can hazard a guess, and she doesn't like the way it looks. She's going to spit out the current king of Buckstap. And she's going to disengage and run. Object interaction to open up. And 5, 10, 15. And she is down the stairs.
I'm not gonna let her get away, you know.
Yeah, true. But it's now your turn.
I'm going to 5, 10. Can I see her?
No, she is down the stairs.
15. Can I see her if I look over the banister?
Yes.
Okay, since I can see her looking over the banister, I cast Sacred Flame. She needs to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
And then I'll run the rest of the way down the stairs.
She fails.
Fail. So she takes a d8 and radiant damage, and then I'll burn those 2 seals on her as I apply a third. So she takes 7 fire damage. And then I'll go down the stairs after her. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Don't let her get away. That's my turn.
Okay. The Baron is going to go, you guys, follow them. The rest with me. Going to jump. 10, 15. Okay. Going to join you, and she's going to attack. Miss. Hit. Oof. With a good hit. But Lorna Blightstraw ain't looking too good. Gonna try and swing down at her. I'm gonna give her cover though. Cover don't matter. Oh my gosh, cover don't matter. And this one slices through her and finishes her off.
Nice.
Yeah. And they all cheer and go, "Hooray! We have bested!" It's like,
Alright. You have my thanks in your assistance. Now, please go and enjoy yourselves as you normally would. I must find that deer skull and look around for some other information.
okay. So, they do make their way out, and
Alright, I'm gonna search around for that deer skull, damn it. Alright, now back into her study so I can see what's in here, since I didn't have time to actually look. That
Okay.
that window looks like it leads to another section of the room.
It does, but you can't actually get through it due to the cupboard.
The
There's
what?
there's a reason why I put that there.
Oh, I see the cupboard. Okay. I had my token on it. All right. You want me to roll perception or investigation? Then probably investigation, since I'm
Yeah.
looking for something specific.
Yeah.
It is so weird having like no modifiers in these things because I'm used to having characters with stupidly high ones. Okay, 12 for investigation.
Okay, with a 12, not able to find what you're looking for. You kind of take a look at the cabinet and yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. It is currently locked. I am going to note that as Bavlorna died, she did regurgitate a small iron key.
Okay, it's gonna be a whole lot of holy cantrips going on that thing before I so much as touch it.
Yeah. Will you use the key on the cabinet?
I will.
It unlocks the thing.
Alright, what's in it?
Inside it looks to be a cabinet filled with potions. It has 2 shelves. See here. But before you're able to investigate further, a cat jumps out at you.
Is it attacking?
It is attacking. Or, more properly, it jumps out at you and a whole, like, explodes into dust. It doesn't die, it just shakes so much dust and dirt off of it. Give me a moment. I need to check something. Come on, load for me. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 12.
You are currently incapacitated as you cannot help but sneeze and cough and choke
Oh, you
at.
bastard.
Yeah. So, let me just pull in the cat. Don't mind its size. It's not supposed to be that big. There. So yeah. It's going to attack you now. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead and your full turn is used sneezing and choking. Make another Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't it get advantage?
Oh yeah. 1 second. $16 doesn't hit. So go ahead and make another
God damn it. Nope, still. The dice just don't like me right now. Miss.
Miss. Go ahead and make another saving throw.
Alright. Finally.
You are able to break away. And that's the end of your turn. You are no longer incapacitated. It misses. It's your turn. Are you attacking this thing? Hello?
It has attacked me several times, and it left me coughing and sneezing for 2 turns. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stab it with my cantrip.
Make an attack roll. You hit.
D8 plus 3, and I'm
Okay.
not gonna bother with a seal
You
right yet.
stab through the cat, and as you cut through it, it explodes in another cloud of this. Go ahead, make another Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But it is dead.
Fuck.
Yeah, for a while you are sneezing and coughing. We're gonna say you eventually clear yourself.
Alright, cool. Now what's in the cabinet?
There are a number of potions in the cabinet. There's a each of these have labels in Elvish. Can you read Elvish?
I can.
Awesome. One is labeled shrink, one is labeled grow, and the other is labeled vanish.
Okay, a potion of growth, a potion of shrinking, and a potion of invisibility. Nice.
Oh, and by the way, I want you to know you have leveled up.
Hey, I am now level 4.
Mm-hmm.
That means I get to take a feat.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here.
Whose feet are you taking? I recommend Agdon's. Rabbit's feet are lucky.
Potion of enlarge. Person. Potion of shrink person. And potion. Alright, cool. I do not remember what my hit dice with this class is. Hang on, let me check. Because I don't see it on here. Okay, it is 1d10. That's what I thought it was. 1d10 plus 2. 9 more HP.
Nice. That is pretty cool.
That brings me up to 36. Alright, cool. Got that done. What would be a good feat for this character? I could go with Fey Touched and get more magic.
Mm-hmm. You could.
Which are more spells I would get for free.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I need to go bring my dogs in real quick. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
Alright, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. Sorry about
Welcome
that.
back.
I can decide a feat later, but I'm thinking I might take Shadow Touch since it would fit the aesthetics.
Okay. um. Oh. Anyway, so Mm-hmm.
beyond those potions, do I see anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Not seeing what I need in here.
Nope. Um, Slivers of light enter through the cracks in the shutters that cover the three tall windows. The light reveals the shapes of several pedestals. On each one rests an object with patchwork cloth draped over it. Wilting ferns crumble in clay pots and give the room its earthy smell. The floor is covered in a layer of straw.
Okay. Enter the room slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be kind of cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't see what I need in here either.
No. From what you can tell, um, this seems to be an aviary of some kind.
Okay, so not what I'm looking for. Close that back. I don't need to bother with that.
Mm-hmm.
Note to self, tell Bullywugs to look after the birds. Well, I searched the other rooms before I came here, so I'm gonna try to search this one a little more thoroughly, because there's gotta be something here.
There is a staircase leading upwards.
Where?
Here.
What? Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I'll go upstairs.
Okay. This is a super small room.
Yes, yes it is. What is the creature there? And the motes of light.
Well, what you see, let me see here, when you enter this room, a ball of light bobs up above the rafters, casting shadows over the room, in which the owner's messy habits are on full display. Rumpled and moldering rugs share the floor space with food scraps, stacks of dirty dishes, and tipped over clay pots whose plants have long since died. A bed that occupies one corner of the room has a pile of straw in place of a mattress. In the opposite corner stands a squat chest of drawers with a watering can resting atop it. The only other furnishing of note is a stocky wooden chest with a sturdy iron padlock. It sits in another corner between two closed doors.
Okay. Let's see here.
But yeah, Bob, Bob, Bob.
So that's just gonna move around.
Yeah, it just slowly moves.
Okay, and what was with this again?
It looks like some kind of plant in a potted plant that is tipped over and kind of died.
I'm gonna at least set it upright before I move on.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna search this room first, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see here.
Open.
Give me a moment. Okay. This musty room looks like a miser's attic. Lying in tall heaps are discarded blankets, quilts, cushions, and clothing of all shapes and sizes. Not to mention musical instruments, toys, dolls, jewelry boxes, flower vases, child sized caskets, and broken furniture. Among the heaps of pile junk are a few oddities, including a stag's skull hanging on one wall in a white porcelain jar with chicken legs standing on a table, a fancy helmet placed on a faceless head of a wooden mannequin, and a 5 foot long bronze statue of a giant frog squatting in the corner, its mouth agape and filled with impenetrable darkness. A weak croaking sound calls your attention to a shriveled figure lying on the floor. It lets out one final gasp before dying.
Okay, then. Enter. There's a token there, John.
Yes, there is a token there. That is the mannequin.
Okay. And this is what I'm after.
Yep.
I'm gonna search it for any traps, wards, what have you, like I
Okay.
did on the other floor. That's investigation, which is a +1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Okay, with a natural 20, you don't find any traps whatsoever.
I'm gonna take it then.
Okay, you take it.
I'm gonna leave.
And you leave. Do you do any
Alright, what?
more investigation or rummaging through these places?
Yes, I never said I was done. Okay, that's a balcony, which you said earlier. What's in the chest?
The chest, I believe, is loot.
I like loot.
Let's see here.
Specifically, I need more coin.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Yeah. See here. On the padlock, the initials BB has been crudely carved into. Oh, no, on the lid of the chest. The initials BB are carved into it. Let's see here. So what do you do?
I'm gonna open it.
It is locked. How do you open the lock? Open the chest.
I'm gonna try the same key I got earlier.
Okay. The same key you got earlier doesn't seem to open the lock.
Okay. And I haven't come across any other keys that would fit this. What were the initials on this again? BB?
Yep,
Which should be the initials of the hag.
probably yes.
I'm going to place my hand on just the lock and use chill touch to try to break the lock specifically so that
Okay.
nothing inside would be damaged.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll. 22 hits. Okay. The lock chill touch does necrotic or cold.
Necrotic.
Okay. The lock begins to rust away. It's still holding, but it looks like a good hit or two might take it out.
Alright, I'm going to try to finish it off with the next one then. Does this snap it? Let's see.
That will hit.
And 6 more damage.
Yep. The lock rusts off, and immediately as the lock breaks off, the chest comes to life and begins to attack.
It's a mimic. Alright, let me roll initiative. 12.
Yeah. More importantly, this thing sprouts legs and attacks. Let's see here.
It what?
Sprouts legs. Considered as small. Okay, cool. $19. Cool. So it goes first. And it misses. Your turn.
Okay. Seeing as it attacked me, I'm going to stab it with my rapier
Make a stab.
with a vengeful blade. So 14 to hit
14
on the
misses.
cantrip. Okay.
It is going to attack you again. 16
Miss.
misses. It is your turn.
Again with the vengeful blade, so cantrip.
Miss.
Okay.
It
I'm
attacks.
determined to not hit it.
It attacks you. Does an 18 hit?
That just hits.
You take 10 damage.
God
As it
damn, after all
smacks
max.
you.
Alright, I'm gonna stab it again. Or attempt to.
Oh, that was a
you
tease.
fucking
But
tease.
21 hits.
1d8 plus 3, and it begins radiating that odd aura.
It also takes 10 damage. Okay. It's going to attack you. It takes the damage. It misses.
Miss, and it takes 1 necrotic
Wow.
damage.
Okay,
Fucking
cool.
wow.
Cool. It is your turn.
Again.
Natural
Let's
20. Woot.
Hell yeah. Love getting nat 20s.
11 damage. Cool. All right. It's not looking good, but it's still going. It's going to attack. That was
Miss.
close.
And it takes 4 more necrotic.
And with that, it ceases to function and its legs disappear and it falls open.
No loot?
There is loot. You see there is a art object. It's basically a 12-inch tall marionette. It the opposite sides of its head are different. One face is a moon, one face is the sun, and it's probably worth about 25 gold pieces. You have see a unpunched ticket from the Witchlight Carnival signed by Isolde. And 3 spell scrolls.
Alright, send me the list. That punch card. Is that the halflings?
No.
Okay.
His name was Reuben.
Okay. Couldn't remember his name. Yeah, send me that list real quick so I can get all this copied.
It has some spoilers bits, but that it doesn't matter as much. Basically, it's an art object worth 25 gold pieces.
25, and that's it?
Yep. But as you also take things, the the light that has been bobbing around comes and attacks you. Wow. Okay. Tensa, you got all that?
Yep, I'm almost done copying it all down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll deal with the light that was dumb enough to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and since the light attacked, I'm going to spear it as well with
Go ahead
this
and
same
make initiative.
cantrip.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Oh, hang on. I went straight to attack, not roll initiative. Whoops. 17 on initiative.
Okay, yeah, cool. So cantrip attack. Let me see here.
That was a 16 to hit.
That misses.
God damn. Okay.
It is going to attack you on its turn. Okay.
That hits.
Okay. You take 7 lightning damage.
Oh, god damn. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. Same cantrip. God bless
That misses.
this
Good Lord.
fucking game sometimes.
I know, right? That miss
That just hits.
Do you take it?
Yep, that is exactly my AC.
Do you want to?
I was gonna try to shield, but you've already rolled damage.
Well, if you wanted to shield, go ahead and shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my one free use of shield.
You shield 16 lightning damage.
Lord have mercy.
Because remember, sometimes I quickly pop off damage rolls, so don't mind asking me to that you would react to that.
Yep. Okay.
So
Right,
it's your
I'm
turn.
gonna attack again with the same cantrip.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
I'm gonna switch to AoE next. Because this cantrip suddenly does not want to work from me.
17
I'm
just
going to use...
misses.
Yep. Just misses. Alright.
You would be able to hit it with a Word of Radiance.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Either Sacred Flame or Word of Radiance, and I'm going to go with Sacred Flame because it deals more damage. I need a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 23.
God damn. Okay, note to self. Don't do that one again. Yeah, it saves. Nothing happens.
That's a 20 to hit.
Alright, I'm going to use my reaction to burn one of my seals to reduce the incoming damage.
7 lightning damage reduced to... You now get a plus 2 to that, so that's 10, so you fully reduce the damage.
Nice. Oh, that means I should get another seal, I think, too, since I leveled up.
Nice.
Hang on, let me check. Oh, no, my seals don't increase until the 7th level.
Okay.
Okay. But I did reduce that damage. Yeah, so now it's going to be the Word of Radiance.
Okay. Holy shit.
Wow.
What the fuck?
The game really doesn't like me. I also forgot to take... Oh, no, I reduced that damage all the way. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
it's the Ball of Light's turn.
That
It
misses.
misses.
It's your turn.
Word of Radiance again. Constitution saving throw. Let's go.
Okay, that
Finally.
fails. Good lord.
4 radiant damage. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna take the risk to try to stab it on my next turn. Assuming I don't get fucking murked.
Okay, cool. All right. took the damage. It's going to attack you.
That just hits.
Just hits.
Yep. So I'm gonna burn my last seal.
Good thing,
Glad
too.
I chose to.
Yeah.
Let me mark that as used up and do that 1d10 plus 2.
Oh.
Okay, so I took 10 damage. Ow.
Oof.
That leaves me with 9 hit points.
Yep. It's your turn.
And at this point, I'm going to disengage. 5, 10. That's not where I wanted to be. 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to go down the stairs. And is it following me? I'm going to action Jazz once I'm on the next floor down, just in case to see what's following me.
Okay, well, it will follow you. And you used your action to disengage or to dash?
Or, I'm sorry, yes. Disengage and then go downstairs. I don't know
Okay.
why I was thinking. Wrong character. I can't bonus action dash, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me adjust my hit points.
Yeah. And it seems to easily be able to catch you. And that misses.
Miss. Okay, since it can easily catch me anyways, I don't have much of a choice in the fight anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I
That
finally got it with the
hits.
cantrip.
That hits.
1d8 plus 3 piercing. And now if it attacks me, it takes an additional d8 necrotic.
Okay. It's not looking too good. And turns invisible.
Is it fleeing?
You're not sure because it turns straight up invisible.
As soon as it turns invisible, I'm going to try and use Word of Radiance.
Okay.
To force a Constitution saving throw.
It does not seem like it's
that won't.
Yeah.
That won't work. Line of sight.
You have to be able to see it.
Yep, each creature that you can see.
Mm-hmm. So, it comes to your turn. Do you do anything?
I'm gonna strike at the same spot.
Your blade hits nothing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go down the stairs.
Okay. You do go down the stairs. And it doesn't seem like this thing is coming back. So.
Okay, good. We blooded each other and we both just left. Got it.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
I'm leaving the hag's house.
Okay. Back to downfall.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Immediately move my token back down here. First, I need to edit it. $36 and 9. All right. I'm going to approach him and hand him the deer head.
Oh, you found it. Thank you so much. And promptly takes off the gourd skull, the gourd that it's been using for a head, and plants the stag skull back on. All right, I'll happily take you to wherever you need to go.
Sure,
Do you
but
want
first
to
I
go
think
now?
I need a break. I need to rest first. That was a little rough.
Do you still have rations?
I should, yes.
Okay.
Um, we'll ask if they have any for sale, depending on what kind they have. I may buy some.
You're not sure you
Because I know
might
some
want
will.
them for here.
Yeah, that's why I said depending on what they have.
Mm-hmm. You could also go forage.
True. But I've still got 7 packs of rations.
Okay. Those
7
are
days worth.
days worth, so.
Yeah. Alright. Um, I think that'd be a good place to end it on.
Okay, cool. And we will end today's session.
I'm getting tired, so I'm struggling to.
Hey, everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Um, Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.